Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Richmond. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. And that is textbook, instructional video, out of bounds right around the goal line. First and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. He makes a grab. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, the read to the right. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The option look. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Gets the back moving. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. They'll send the back in motion. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. It's Morris. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He'll take it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Pulls it, fired complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll try to pop the draw. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Kick is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it on the right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Try to move the chains with read option left. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Morris. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They go to the draw. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the fullback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They'll They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Makes the grab. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab on the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to barge their way in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Heaves it on the run. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They get to the line quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverage.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They want that clock to run. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Let's see what they do on third down. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.